Somewhere right now, a woman is sitting across from a man, sharing her feelings with him. Not through words, not with a text, and not even with her gaze, but with her body. The strange thing is, the man has no clue. He thinks the conversation is just casual. He believes she's simply being friendly. And later, when the moment fades, he'll find himself wondering, what went wrong? If this sounds familiar, stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know how to recognize attraction before it fades away. You'll be able to tell when a woman isn't just showing interest, but is genuinely open to something more. And no, this isn't about manipulation. It's about being aware, because the body communicates long before words ever do. Let's be honest, most men don't miss out on opportunities because they say the wrong thing. They miss them because they fail to recognize what's already happening. Female psychology is subtle, often operating beneath the surface and sometimes unconsciously. Studies in human behavior show that women frequently express romantic interest through body language long before they ever voice it. One study even suggested that women can send more than 10 subtle signals before the average man picks up on them. Let me make this clear. These signals aren't planned or strategic. They're biological responses that arise when attraction, sometimes even desire, begins to form. Today, I'm going to walk you through 4 key body parts women naturally reveal or position when they like you and when their emotional barriers are opening wider than you think. Trust me, the last one will change the way you perceive every interaction. But before we dive in, know this. The human body is terrible at lying. You can control your words, fake a smile, but your body will always reveal the truth. That's why it's so important to understand these signals. Body part number 1, the neck. Let's start with something that often gets overlooked, the neck. It's not just about seeing it, but how it's shown. When a woman tilts her head while listening to you, when she moves her hair to one side, or when she subtly exposes just one side of her neck and keeps it there, it's not a coincidence. The neck is a vulnerable area, protecting important arteries and airways. From an evolutionary standpoint, exposing it signals safety. Her body is saying, I'm not threatened here, and comfort always precedes desire. But here's where it gets interesting. As attraction builds, women often touch their necks unconsciously. They might gently brush their skin, adjust a necklace, or let their fingers linger there longer than necessary. The neck also releases subtle natural scents that can attract attention. So, if she's exposing her neck and staying close to you, not pulling away or creating distance, that's a clear green light. Body part number 2, the inner wrists. Now, let's move to something a bit more subtle, the inner wrists. This is a gesture you might miss if you're not paying attention, but once you see it, you'll never overlook it again. When a woman feels at ease and open with you, her body language shifts. She may talk with her palms facing up, rest her chin on her hand with her wrist exposed, or let her arm remain open rather than folded. Why does this matter? The wrists are vulnerable points in the body. People who feel defensive or anxious tend to hide them, but attraction does the opposite. When her wrists face you, her body is signaling, I'm not protecting myself. As comfort increases, these gestures become slower, gentler, and more fluid. This isn't rushed or nervous energy, it's relaxed energy. And it's within this state that intimacy can develop. Here's a quick question for you. Have you ever noticed a woman fiddling with her bracelet, sleeve, or watch while talking to you? Comment yes if you've caught this, or never noticed if you haven't. This action alone signals openness, but when combined with other signs, it reveals even more. Body part number 3, the legs and feet. Now pay attention to the legs and feet, because this one is often misunderstood. This isn't about what she's wearing, but about the direction of her body. The legs and feet are incredibly honest, as we don't typically control them as much as other parts of the body. If her feet are pointed toward you while you're speaking, if her knees angle in your direction, or if she shifts her position so her lower body aligns with you, that's a sign of attention. When attraction deepens, the nervous system releases energy, and the body needs to express it somewhere. You might notice small movements, a subtle shift in weight, slow crossing and uncrossing of legs, or a foot lightly bouncing. This isn't anxiety, it's the body reacting to attraction. But when she's not interested, her legs will point away from you, indicating she's mentally checking out. But when her legs stay oriented toward you, she's present, both physically and emotionally. Body part number 4, the torso. The final body part, the torso, is the most significant signal of all. When a woman turns her entire torso toward you, exposing her chest, stomach, and shoulders, she's sending a powerful, subconscious message. From a survival perspective, turning toward someone like this exposes vital organs and requires trust. People usually angle away when they're uncertain. But attraction does the opposite. She faces you fully. She may lean slightly forward, adjust her clothing, or touch her waist or hips. Subtle movements that highlight her emotional and physical core. When you see this along with the other signs, neck exposure, open wrists, and aligned legs, the message is crystal clear. Her body is saying, I feel safe, I'm engaged, and I'm open to more. Not forced, not rushed, but open. And openness is where intimacy begins. How to respond. So, how do you respond when you spot these signals? The key is to slow down. Don't rush things. Match her energy and stay present. Keep the environment relaxed and comfortable because attraction thrives in safety, not pressure. When you notice these signs, stay grounded, calm, and engaged. Let her body lead the interaction. That's confidence. Bringing it all together. Here's the recap. The neck signals comfort and trust. The inner wrists show emotional openness. The legs and feet direct attention toward you, and the torso demonstrates full engagement and vulnerability. One signal alone indicates curiosity, but multiple signals together indicate genuine interest. And when they flow naturally, she's not just talking to you, she's connecting with you. Before we end, I've got one question for you. Which of these signs have you noticed in the past but didn't quite understand? Comment with the number below. And if you want to know what to do next when you see these signals, how to respond without ruining the moment, check out the next video. Because awareness is the first step, action is the second, and now you know exactly what to look for.